Good morning. Right, I'm at Edwards Hall Park, which goes on to all the way down there. It goes to Cherry Orchard and Gusted Wood and all places like that, all the way up to Hockley Woods. So you can walk through the woods all the way up to Hockley. We're going to give it a go. Right, so you can see behind me, that's where we just come from. And you go through this first field here, through that little bit, them tracks. And then we get to the big bit. Let's go. Right, yeah, we just come down these steps from there and look. It's getting muddy already, man. Hope this wasn't a mistake, but I'm doing it because I did it all summer down here. It was all dry because of the summer we've had, summer 2022. Mate, I walked here every day. It's about 2.5 hour walk all the way round the fields and that. It was absolutely lovely. All the joggers and dog walkers. There's people on horses because there's stables around here and fishing lakes. All different paths everywhere. Look, there's paths everywhere, all different directions. There are signposts and all that, which I'll show you. So when you come down here and you get lost like everyone does, at least you got the older pictures of the maps to go by. Let's go. I'm still on the same path, man, and I literally just had to walk all the way down the sides of it. And I can already see already, look down there, water. Man, I'm going to get stuck at some point. Mate, look, I don't even know if I'm going to get through this or not. The fields in the background where we've got to go, look. Here we go. Yeah, look. Luckily enough, I managed to get through it. Wow, another path up here, look. And we're going all the way up there. Buffman Adventures. Right, we've just completed the first field. This is where the brook runs. Look at that, look. My God. Lucky I got waterproof shoes on today, but I think I should have brought me my boots instead, because at some point I'm going to get stuck. There's one of the brooks that runs through Leigh and Eastwood all the way up to Southend on Sea, or City of Southend as it's called now. But yeah, look, we're here. Mud and grass. You'll see the pictures of this in the summer. It was all dry and there was massive cracks in the mud, and I mean massive, like smallest was like that. Mental how dry it was over here. Look at this for a snapped branch. Look. That's got a proper snap in that. But did it make a sound? Apparently, the rule is nothing actually makes a sound unless something near it can hear it or vibrate from it, like the sound. That's what I reckon. So if actually no one's around to hear it, or there's no, like, what do you call it, like an eardrum but for anything, like animal or fly, anything, yeah, if there's nothing about, then that doesn't actually make a sound when it snaps. It only makes a sound if someone or something can register that sound. Mental. Hey, totally mental. Just wanted to show you something quickly, right? This is the brook again. Yeah. Can you see that? I don't want to fall down it. That's all just roots and leaves and mud and branches and everything. It's like a natural dam. So yeah, I just wanted to point out as well, the reason I'm wearing these, it's not because I'm listening to music. It's like the 8th of December today, I think, and it is freezing, absolutely freezing. Like, I've even got gloves on, you know what I mean? I thought I won't wear a hat because like, it might not look right on the video. but my God, it's cold. Right, there's the fields now that they're changing. That's where all the wheat grows in the spring and summertime. It gets literally as tall as me, probably up to like my nipples, before they start cutting it down. Another bit of the brook, look at that. There's a rope swing there, I don't know if you saw it. There's a bit of blue rope where the, oh God, there's mud everywhere. Yeah, where the kids swing on it. Right, there's another woods. There you go, that'd be better. I think that might be Gusted Hall Woods or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. It'll be on a video somewhere of mine. But yeah, fields and woods. And it goes all the way west to Rayleigh. Little town. In Rayleigh you got base jump, which is like a trampoline place. Well, no, there used to be go-karts. I don't think they're there no more. Indoor go-karts, but there's not a lot at Rayleigh. It's just like a little high street and stuff. Charity shops, pubs, restaurants. Alright, let's carry on. Don't know if you can see that. The stripes in the fields where they cut it. Mad. Yeah, just seen some woman walking about 4 dogs. I think the most I've seen over here was about 10 dogs. Some woman was walking. There's one in the background there. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? How can you be in control of that many dogs? Remembering all their names would be one thing, calling them all at the same time, saying like 10 names at once. Another bit of blue rope, don't know if you can see it. Where is it there? Nah. But yeah, another rope swing. Fall off straight in the brook. Whoa. Mad, mad, mad. I think I'll be alright today in these walking shoes. So I'll try and get a picture of them. Don't know if you saw that, but I'm not going to try and get my leg up too high and balance on this wet, soggy, slippery mud. But yeah, so now we're going uphill, heading towards the back of Hockley Woods. So we'll see you in a minute. Just a quick one. I'm terrible with this thing. That water, none of that was like this a month ago. Like the temperature's really dropped the last couple of days. Now it's 6 December. Another path into some other fields. That goes up towards Rayleigh Way. And there's actually, that way? No, it's that way. Well, anyway, whatever way it is, behind me, there's like the water treatment plant, so we get fresh water. Whoa! Mad! Alright, bit more of a hill now. Let's go! Oh, you can tell I ain't done this for about 5 weeks. It's not even that much of a hill. I'm knackered. Might have to go on the old rope swing. Let's give it a kick. Hey! Oh dear, I nearly hit me then. It's a ghost. Yeah, so halfway up the hill now. Get there eventually. Not that you can see it, but over there is Southend. Southend-on-Sea, or the city of Southend as it's called now. But you have to really zoom in and be a clear day to see that from here. Let's carry on. I must have walked past this hundreds of times. Look how mad this is. Look. There's like all different ways of growing. It's like a tangled mess. Oh, there's a dog coming. He didn't even say good morning. Green fields. Thumbs up. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you can see it through there. But that should be Rayleigh. That little town I was talking about earlier. So we've started all the way down there. That way. No, down that way. And we finally made it to the top of the hill. So I think I'm going to stop, have a small can of energy drink. I hope my lucky stars haven't slipped over yet. And then carry on. Just spotted something in the background. It's like they planted trees or something. We'll have a look when we get nearer. Perhaps they're turning that bit into a bit more of the woods. Right, I've caught up to where them things are. Yeah, look. Obviously planting something. Who knows? Only the farmer knows. You might see some horses catch me up in a minute because there's some in the distance. They ain't turned the corner yet. Slow coach. Right, so now we've got to the top of the hill. Now it's going to go downhill. So you can either go that way or that way. That way is the back of Hockley Woods. And this way, yeah, I can't be asked to go down there today. But in the summer, all this walk I did the long way round. I went all the way down there and around because it was like an extra 10 minutes. But, oh, there's them horses. Can you see them? Massive finger. Yeah, so you've got to be careful over here with the dogs because there's so many people on Facebook, on the Eastwood community page and all that on Facebook, and they're moaning, why is the dogs not on leads? I had a dog come up to my dog, nearly rip it apart. I was on my horse and there was like at least 3 or 4 dogs off the leads and they come up barking at the horse and I was trying to stop my horse from kicking the dog in the effing head. Mental. If you've got a dog, doesn't matter how tame it is, how, you know, obedient it is. It only takes one little thing that dog don't like and it's like ruff, 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 like that. Scares the horse or scares another dog and that's it. Fight begins, doesn't it? And then what happens when your dog is the most injured out of whatever it was doing with the others? And then you're going to complain, aren't you? Oh, my dog's got to go to the vet, it might die because a horse kicks it in the head. And it's like, well, why aren't your dog on a lead? And if you saw the horse or other dogs coming, why didn't you put your dog on a lead? Like, these people, they're mental. They love their animals so much, but then when it comes to a simple thing of being safe, they won't do it. By the way, I ain't got a dog. My sister has, and it's called Jasper. Hi Jasper. Wow. I took them off. See how cold it really is when my ears turn red. Right, so that is where we come from, all the way down there originally. Can't see it now because we're up high. Right, so in the background, that's facing north, is Burnham on Crouch. Yeah, I like to think then. Over that way, close to here, is Hockley, and of course that was Hockley Woods over there. Over that way is Rochford and Ashington and Southend Airport. Or I think it's actually called Southend London Airport. But, you know, way she goes and all that. So that road down there, you can follow it all the way up to the other end of Cherry Orchard, which you'll see a picture and all that later on, or on another video. All depends how long this one turns out, really, because the other one's mainly pictures, which I will try to what's the word, input them in this video, slice and spice them in. Yeah, and we're going to aim for the lake, because in the other video there's loads of pictures and a couple of videos of how low the water went in the summer, and it was bad. Like, there was half the lake gone. There's a little quick video of me actually walking on the lake, like the lake bed, the mud. And it was bad because we used to go fishing over there, and it wasn't too bad. Like, if you use maggots and corn, you can catch small roach, the odd carp, only like a bit bigger than your hand, mainly about as big as your hand, but there were some slightly bigger. But when half the water disappeared, they was all down the deep end, which weren't even that deep, to be honest. Probably only about 4 foot or so, maybe a bit more, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, they was all down one end. And what happens when, pardon me, what happens when all the fish are down one end in a little bit of water? They're going to use all the oxygen up, aren't they? Or they're going to like, not fight, but you know what I mean. They're all going to panic and die from anxiety. And people still fished it as well, because they're like, well, I know where they are, you know. But I don't think, to be honest, they were actually catching them, because the fish were too. Who let the dogs out? Yeah, let's hope they didn't let the dogs out. I think I better speed up. Right, I just walked from all the way down there. That's where we just come from. I'm out of breath, man. Still alive though, so let's carry on. Alright, here we go again. That's where we started off, down there. Yeah, there. We've gone all the way around the back, and now we're going to enter another field. Oh, excuse me, massive horseshoe dent in the mud then. Yeah, so we're going to go down here, down the hill, and then up the hill, and then on to the next bit. See, they said good morning with their dog. Why can't you all do that? Only joking. Yeah, plenty of dog walkers, mountain bikers. That's where we started off, directly down there. Probably about 45 minutes ago. There's a road, house. It's all farmland around here. Farmland and wooded area. There's another bit of wooded area there coming up. All little shortcuts, if you want to do a shortcut. If not, just follow the edge of the path all the way around until you get to somewhere. That's how I learnt. I started off, when I moved to Eastwood 3 years ago, I started off doing a quick walk around these fields. And then every time I went a bit further, because I didn't actually know if I was allowed on them or not, you know. But then you start seeing people in the distance and walking past you, and you ask them, and they're like, just walk where you want, mate, you know. You'll soon get out of the way if there's a a tractor coming or something. Or combine harvester. But yeah, like I say, normally all of that, well not normally, but in the springtime, it's about 4 foot high with all wheat and whatever they grow. Alright, so we're going to go down there and then up and round onto the next bit. Right, just another quick one. So there's a path there, obviously, big finger. That goes, you follow it and it goes to that main road that I showed you earlier, down the north way where I said like going towards Burnham, but it's just a normal long road, yeah. And then it goes down that way and that goes to literally where we started from. So if you followed that all the way up in a straight line, you would hit Eastwood. But we're going this way still, heading east. Oh, yeah. So I haven't seen no animals today other than dogs. Yeah. So anyone who lives in Eastwood or anywhere near wooded area or farms and whatever, squirrels everywhere. Even where I live, there are hundreds of them. You see them everywhere in the bins, over the park. Not doing no harm, obviously, you know. Foxes as well, but people moan about foxes. They don't moan about the squirrels. I like squirrels, but yeah, I've seen one magpie. I haven't seen no other birds. It's like, is the world ending? Yeah, it's mad the way the autumn colours are coming out now on all the trees and that. And it won't be long till you'll be able to see right the way through the trees because there's no leaves on them. And where I live, you could see for miles. You could see from Eastwood all the way over to Shoebury, all the way over to Burnham on Crouch. And in the summertime, like I'm 8 floors up at the moment, so I've got a good view. But in the summertime, some of it's blocked. But in wintertime, when there's no leaves on any of the trees, you can just see through for miles because there's nothing blocking it. But yeah, this is my happy place. I really do love it over here. So quiet, especially when I've got the headphones on and not recording a video. Just Spotify it, listen to the tracks you want, chill out, have like a 2 to 3 hour walk. So peaceful. Awesome. Right, well, it's nice and peaceful here and I've got nothing else to film because it is all just fields, isn't it, really? You know, I have longed it out quite a lot already. I just wanted to say a big shout out and thank you for getting me into this sort of thing. I think the first ones were Those Happy Days, I think they're called. And that's with Liam and Janine. And they did actually visit Southend-on-Sea on one of their videos, so big up to them. And I did actually say it in my video where I think it's called like Southend Drive or something, I don't know. But I actually did like say where the road is where they parked up in Fort Bay. I can't remember their names, but it's another man and woman, like boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think they're married, but she's Irish, or Irish accent. She wears like the big round spectacles. Liam the Terrible, watch his ones, the van builds. I sound like Harry Kane. After every sentence. I don't know his name, but the man, I can't think. The man with the white van. don't know anything else other than that. But yeah, it's watching those do their YouTube videos that's got me into it. And I was actually saving up to get a camper van so I could travel around like they do, around Britain, and maybe pop on a ferry over to Ireland and that. Don't know about Europe. I'd have to have someone with me for that. But yeah, I like watching all their vids. Something to do. Like when I'm at home having a workout in the evenings, I could just put it on, watch them. If I'm in the mood. Sometimes I need like motivation, so I like download some wrestling or like Eddie Hall. I'll big shout out to Eddie Hall as well because I watch his videos. And with the other like World's Strongest Men, the other three dudes, Brian Shaw and whoever. But yeah, it's all good. That's what YouTube's for, isn't it? And I can't say the exact phrase, but one of my favourite comedies of all time, yeah, is Trailer Park Boys. So if you like Trailer Park Boys, tell me, because it's effing funny. But they show a clip, I think at the end of the very last series, after Mr. Mr. Leahy, John Dunsworth, died. There's a little clip of him saying that when you're dead, you're not really dead. You know, if you left a legacy or left something in your life, you're never truly dead. And that's me saying it totally wrong for what he said, but you get my drift, yeah. So that was another reason why I thought, excuse my cough, I could see the lake. You probably can't. But yeah, that's another reason to do some videos on YouTube. So then my son's got something to watch when I'm gone, or grandkids, or well, anyone really. But yeah, I'm going to live on like Mr. Leahy. Some horses. Now I took an awesome picture of the horses about 2 months ago. I put it on Facebook and it looks so nice with the red berries on these trees. There's more leaves on them then. But everyone said, oh wow, that looks like it could be a Christmas card. And I'll have to find it and put it in, but it probably won't be in this video because I think I only uploaded it on Facebook and it'll take ages to find it. Oh, the horses have got coats on. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah. Perhaps they need some headphones like me. I've never seen this many horses here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably about 12 horses. Normally you only see about 3 of them. But yeah, I'm just waffling on now, so you can always fast forward this bit. Well, it's a bit late now, isn't it? But yeah, you might be able to see them through here actually. Or not, because I can't be asked to zoom in. Got a glove on. Ain't gonna work. But yeah, so oh yeah, another reason what really started it off was my son's doing geography for GCSE at the Eastwood Academy, best school ever. And when I started doing these walks, I thought, well, if I take pictures of everything where I go, like different trees and leaves and berries and animals and woods and horses, whatever, I save them all, and I could do them in every season. Probably not winter because I won't be able to get over it because it would just be waterlogged everywhere. Welly weather. But yeah, I said to him, I'll do it all, and then when you have to do a project, if he has to do a project, I don't know how it works, but if he ever has to, instead of him going, oh no, I've got to do this and do that, and I've got to get pictures and videos of like different geographical places or whatever you want to call it, I said, well, if you can choose to do something near where you live, or just like woodland and farmland and all that, and different animals and trees and whatever, you got all the pictures already on the laptop, so you can just get on with, cutting, pasting, making videos, photos, pictures, whatever you got to do. Still got that cough. Whatever you got to do, and you just saved yourself probably like, well, a month's worth of going out taking pictures and videos and everything, because Papa has done it for you already. So yeah, I'm going to stop waffling on now because we're nearly at the last bit, and then we've got to head down towards the lake. The south end of the background again, if you can see it. Probably not. Bye bye. Right, so we're nearly down. Can you hear that? Gunshots. I hear shots. What do they sound like? If you've never seen that video on Facebook, that's hilarious. It's a car backfiring, and the woman's phoned the old bill saying there's shots. Anywho, there you are. Nope, no, there's a plane. Gonna drown it out. Oh well. There's one. Right, we've made it to the bottom. There's the bridge. And we're gonna go over. Bloody cough. Over the brook. Don't know what I'm doing, can't even see nothing. But yeah, here we are. Here's the water. Yeah, so we're following this path now, all the way to the lake. Yippee! Right, I finally found one of the signs. So, you are here. So if I can get this right, that's where we started, Edwards Hall car park, and then we followed that all the way up there. Squeak squeak, yeah, all the way up there. Back of Hockley Woods. Oh, there's Gusted Hall Woods, I was wrong. The first one's a Grove Woods. My mistake. Yep, and then we've come down here, which is called the Scrubs. But I didn't want no scrubs. No, wrong. This way. What is wrong with me? I can't even follow the map. Yeah, along here. And then we just come down there. Yeah, because I didn't want no scrubs. It's a bit late now for the joke, but there you go. Yeah. So nearly completed it. But yeah, I was doing this walk literally 5, maybe 6 at best times every day in the evening or in the morning during the old summertime, just in my shorts. Half the time I didn't even wear a vest or anything because it was so hot, and it was hot this year, as you know, the summer of 22. But yeah, I'll say it again and again and again, I love it over here. It's a good walk, gets your calves going because there's slightly uphill bits and downhill bits, and the long walk obviously. But yeah, it's good, yeah. If you've been over here, let me know, like comment, you know, or even if you ain't been over here, comment anyway. Just say, yo, buff man, I ain't been over there. You know. What's that noise? I thought it was a tractor. It's the brook. Foaming. One last bridge. And we're so close now, so close. I can almost taste the ducks. My God, I can't even believe this, because I haven't been over here for like, what, a month? The water's back. The water is back. Literally from that bit, going that way, was just mud. And this bit here the water was out to about there. This was just mud. I can't Adam believe it. Call blimey, governor. And all that twaddle. I bet the fish are loving it now. Well, the ones that are still alive anyway. Yeah. You watch when I put pictures up, yeah, of where this water wasn't, and you'll be like, oh my God, Buff man. Yeah. And they've even put, you see it there, they've put pegs in and some rope. I don't know why, to be honest, but they have. Maybe to secure the bank. Who knows? Yeah. Hopefully all the fish will start breeding again. Ready for when the people fish. Alright, quick one. We was all the way up there about half hour ago. It's a very, very, very long walk. Who's that? I'm being followed. Alright, this bit here was literally where there was no water. It was just mud. I don't know if you can see right down there. Ooh. Yeah, it was only that bit that had water, and it was so much lower as well. It was probably a good, let's say, 2 foot lower at a best guess, and it's not even deep here anyway. So I'll show you up this end. Hold on. Right, so yeah, this bit here, this is where I stepped down, and I was over there to start with, and then I did the video of me walking on the mud, and I was right out there. If you can see it, there we go. Right out there I was on the mud. Now, it was very squidgy mud, and it's quite funny because there were so many pairs of trainers stuck about a foot down in the mud. Like, you can see the hole where the foot went, and you can see the trainers. And people were commenting on my video on Facebook, like, tagging people, going, are these your daughter's trainers? Are these your son's trainers? There's big ripples out there as well. Let's have a quick look on this bit. Hold on. Might be able to see a carp. Oh no, it's gone. But yeah, can hear the gunshots and cue a plane every time. Gunshot, plane, gunshot, plane. Oh, and this is the new bit they've done. Because of how low the water was, I think it was blamed on that the overflow wasn't working from somewhere. I don't know what that means, but they've built all this. I don't know what it's for, so you can comment and tell me if you want. But they dug it. I think what it was blocked, and that was where the brook runs through. I think it might have been like an over bit where it overflows and then it goes straight to the lake. Not quite sure. But yeah, we're literally at the end of the the tour of my happy place. There's a bit more now, 2 more. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know whether it's actually finished or not, but can't be asked to walk down that bit. But yeah, so hashtag Buffman Adventures, my happy place. But yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll go have another energy drink because I've got about a mile and a bit to walk home. But yeah, up there is where we were about an hour-ish ago. Some more people walking their doggies. And I'm going to say, Buffman out.